Welcome to Olympic College's 74th commencement ceremony. I am Dr. Mary Garjewel, Vice President for Instruction. I have the pleasure of serving as Master of Ceremonies for today's graduation ceremony. Before we begin this important ceremony, we would like to do a land acknowledgement. At this time, I would like to introduce Brandon Kearns.
Olympic College honors and acknowledges that the land on which we meet, learn, and work is the Aboriginal territory of the people of the Clear Salt Waters, specifically the Suquamish and Duwamish tribes for OC Bremerton and OC Poulsbo, and the Squaxin Island and Skokomish tribes for OC Shelton. We also acknowledge and appreciate the enduring presence and deep traditional knowledge of the Indigenous people with whom we share this land today. We pay our respects to the people of the Clear Salt Waters and their elders, past, present, and emerging. We also acknowledge the important role the Suquamish, Duwamish, Squaxin Island, and Skokomish tribes continue to play within the territory of the people of the Clear Salt Waters.
Thank you, Brandon. Family, friends, and graduates, please stand for the singing of the national anthem led by Ms. Jessica Soltero.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
If you are standing, you may be seated. Thank you, Jessica, for that beautiful singing of the national anthem. At this time, I am pleased to introduce the members of the platform party. Ms. Harriet Bryant, Board of Trustees Chair, Dr. Marty Cavalluzzi, President, Mr. Trevor Ross, OC Foundation Executive Director, and Mr. Kennedy Oching, Class of 2021 Student Speaker. We also wish to recognize our interpreter, Ms. Kira Horn. Thank you for participating in today's ceremony. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Marty Cavalluzzi, President of Olympic College.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 74th Olympic College Commencement Ceremony. This is my favorite day of the academic year because it is the culmination of all of your hard work. It is truly an honor and privilege to be here with all of you as we celebrate the graduating class of 2021. Like many of you, I earned an Associate of Arts degree from a community college. Going to community college turned my life around, and like many of our employees, it made such a profound impact on me that I wanted to work at a community college and give back. And now here I am. I would like to begin this program by acknowledging our faculty and staff from Olympic College who give 100% of their knowledge, passion, and heart to help students reach their academic goals and follow their dreams. Thank you. Graduates, while we're on the topic of acknowledging, caring, and supporting people, let's take a moment to recognize all the other people participating in this event today who have supported you while you earned your degrees. Can I get a round of applause for the moms, dads, the grandparents, the spouses, the partners, the kids, and other family members, as well as the friends who are here today, who helped you and supported you? This is a celebration, after all. I hope you have family members, friends, and loved ones with you today as we celebrate your achievements. I do want to acknowledge one segment of our graduation population that gives their all. Those are our graduates who are heading to military service for our country. In addition, there are many people in this audience who have fought for this country. There are very few examples of true altruism, but serving in the military is the best example I can think of. Can I get a round of applause for those students heading to military service, as well as all the veterans in the audience at home today? We have over 1,000 active duty and veterans at Olympic College. We thank you for your service. This year's graduating class has earned 1,439 degrees and over 1,000 certificates. A little background on our student population. Our oldest graduate is 67 years old, and the youngest is just 16 years old. That is a spread of 51 years. To all the people in the audience, use these two extremes as inspiration. You are never too young or too old to earn a degree. We also have 14 international students graduating, which is impressive as they had to live in another country to pursue a college degree, and during a pandemic when they could not fly home to see family and friends when they needed to. In addition, we have 52 high school students who will be receiving their diplomas today. And I would also like to acknowledge the 208 graduates from the Puget Sound Naval Shipyard and Intermediate Maintenance Facility. You have chosen clear career pathways, and your work is admirable. In addition, 20% of our graduates are the first ones in their family to go to college. That is a huge achievement, as these students were the first ones in their family to try and figure all this out, to try and navigate college, and to learn how to be successful in an environment that often seems scary and strange. They are true pioneers and leaders in their families, and they are about to propel their families to new and exciting places. We also have 141 running START students earning both high school diplomas and college degrees. It takes a tremendous amount of planning, maturity, and commitment to pull that off. Last but not least, we're awarding 60 Olympic College bachelor's degrees, including 10 in nursing. And as you know, nurses are needed now more than ever. But let us not understate the magnitude of everyone's accomplishments. Please do not think that one group of graduates is more deserving of praise and acknowledgement than another. Every single graduate has a story to tell. Graduating from college is no small task. It takes focus and determination to finish a rigorous and demanding program of study like the ones you've completed. Every graduate has struggled, has made sacrifices, and has had to make the decision to continue on their education or not. The graduates here today are the winners. They are the leaders in their families and the community, and they are destined to do great things in their lives. Here's the last statistic I want you to know, and it involves all of our students. 100% of our students earn their degrees and certificates during a global pandemic. I hope you are as proud of yourself as everyone at Olympic College is of you. When you interview for a new job or a career, I hope you use this as an example of the kind of person you are and as an example of having tenacity and fortitude. In addition to all the normal stresses of going to college, you earned your degrees and certificates while mostly taking classes remotely. Speaking for all employees at Olympic College, we are proud of every graduate here. May I get a round of applause for all the graduates in the audience today? Graduates, soon you will receive your diplomas. And then, when you are signaled to do so, you will move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left. symbolizing your transition from a student of Olympic College to a graduate and alumnus of the college. I can tell you that you've made the right decision by earning a college degree, and in particular, a degree from Olympic College. For many of you, your educational pathway ends today, and you will soon go to have exciting careers. Keep pushing until you find the position you've worked hard for. You can have it. Even in this economy, there will always be jobs, and you know you only need one opening. Go get it. For others, your educational journey will continue at universities around the nation, state, and even right here in Kitsap County. We are fortunate at Olympic College to offer bachelor's degrees in digital filmmaking, computer information systems, nursing, and organizational leadership and technical management. We also partner with Washington State University to offer pathways into their electrical and mechanical engineering programs at our Bremerton campus. And through our partnership with Western Washington University, OC graduates access to a dozen bachelor degree programs in fields like environmental science, business administration, early childhood education, and others available at our Bremerton and Paulsbo campuses. As I look out upon the 2021 Olympic College graduating class, I am in awe of your accomplishments, your diverse backgrounds and perspectives, and your determination and drive. To conclude, I am so grateful to have this opportunity to speak with all of you today. Congratulations on your tremendous achievements, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Please keep in touch so we know how you're doing and where you are. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Cavaluzzi. I would now like to introduce Ms. Harriet Bryant, Board of Trustees Chair.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You all are a class act. You all deserve to celebrate and be proud of yourselves. Yes, it's very upsetting that we couldn't have a traditional graduation ceremony, and sadly, we cannot control the circumstances that we face today. But what we can do is choose how we respond as we take these next steps in life. It's hard to imagine what life could look like as time progresses, and the only certainty that we have is that time goes on and the future will arrive. We can use the pandemic as an excuse for why we can't move on in life, or we can use it as a motivator to find our purpose. Losing this year to this virus was not what we had planned, but is definitely an experience that will affect our lives forever, a memory that we will never forget. Learning from the pandemic experiences, this class did not victimize itself. By studying more and mastering new material with the help of your amazing teachers, with the added responsibilities of helping more at home, working an essential job, and other challenges that come with being isolated at home, it seemed impossible to keep up with the schoolwork, but you did it. You had to face a multitude of barriers with an unrelenting will to succeed. You are standing here today despite all of the setbacks, all of the obstacles, and because of your drive and your perseverance, your willpower to endure is stronger than any deterrent. We are made up of our experiences and memories. All of these things that we have been through up to this point make us who we are, and the best part is we're not done yet. We'll continue to experience things and make memories every day that will mold us into who we truly are and who we are meant to become. As we move on from this place and embark on the next big journey of life, whether that's more college, the workforce, or something else, life will at some point begin to feel like it's going too fast. When life becomes too much like a race for you, I encourage you to find that one thing that allows you to unwind and refocus when life becomes too much to handle. Now that you've made it to this point, it's time to take a ride as we share this experience together here at Olympic College. Something that is both exciting and terrifying. It's called freedom. You sit atop this point in life as college graduates and now have the freedom to choose who you are and where you will go. A couple things to remember: be nice to people, trust those seeds of freedom, and a little respect truly goes a long way. You never know when you'll need to fall back on someone, so build strong connections. early and maintain them. Surprisingly, the phrase, "I don't know," is powerful. By admitting ignorance, you're asking to learn. More certainly, you will come upon a hard stop, and I hope that when you do, it will cause you to pause and ask for a hand of enlightenment so that you might come back from that hard stop experience knowing more than when you started. Life rarely hands you a golden opportunity, so make one just like you did today of obtaining your college degree. Just as a tornado creates a path in the wake of its destruction, just as the COVID-19 pandemic isolated us and caused us to reinvent the way we do life, this class of 2021 just created their own hope for the future by enduring to the end. As we're masked and socially distanced, 2021 graduates, hear me say, look for the joy. As Michelle Obama once said, you should never view your challenges as a disadvantage. Instead, it is important for you to understand that your experience of overcoming is actually one of your biggest advantages. One of the top songs on the Billboard music charts is "Save Your Tears" by The Weeknd and Ariana Grande. In it, they tell the person to save their tears for another day. After this past year, we've struggled together, we've cried together, and we've experienced loss together. But graduates, today is a new day. Save your sad tears for another day. Here is my charge to you. Don't just look for a job. Look for the horizon, because if you do not discover it, it will forever remain a secret. Somewhere while on your journey, don't forget to turn around and enjoy the view. This graduating class of 2021, who have been through so much, we have an opportunity to change the path to one of reckoning and remembrance in order to contend with our past and shape our future. Olympic College graduating class of 2021, the Board of Trustees and Olympic College faculty and staff salute you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chair Harriet Bryant. I would now like to introduce Mr. Kennedy Oching, class of 2021 student speaker.
I'd like to start my speech by first acknowledging our president, Dr. Martin Cavaluzzi, our board of trustees, and most importantly, the reason we're all here today, this graduating class of 2021. To the class of 2021, I would like to start my speech by saying, congratulations, you have made it to graduation. I know today must be one exciting day, because this is the day when all your tears and all your hard work pays off. This is the day when effort meets opportunity. This is the day when, like chicks, we get to leave the coop and transition to a different phase of life. I believe that graduation is just not any other life event. I believe that graduation has to be the most memorable life event, because this is the point where you look back at how much you've grown as an individual. You look back at all the challenges you have had to overcome to get to this point. This is the point where you get to look back and reflect at how much you've grown as a person, to how much you've grown as an individual, to how much you've grown as a student, to how much you've grown as a brother, to how much you've grown as a sister, to how much you've grown as a son, or to how much you've grown as a daughter. You get to look back at how much you've grown as a partner. I know this past year has been one difficult year, but this class of 2021 has proven one thing, that when faced with adversity, we make ways to succeed, and that has to be our greatest trait. We have had to navigate a new form of learning, online learning. A few years ago, if you walked up to me and you told me that at one point the whole world will shut down, I would not have believed it. Neither one of us would. But it happened. As a result, we got depressed. We got fatigued, both mentally and physically. We gave up a part of ourselves that we can never get back. We had to isolate and adapt to a new normal. But as individuals, you fought through that and got to this point. This past year, we might have lost people or opportunities. We might have lost friends. We might have lost family. We might have even missed out on our sophomore years of sports or club events. But despite that loss, you made it to this particular point. I lost someone close to me. I lost my mother. And that loss was particularly hard for me because I fell into depression. But I fought through that and rose from my ruins. See, my mother was very instrumental in helping me navigate working both as an international student office assistant and at IT. She gave me tips on how to grow as a leader. Tips that when I had to captain my cross-country and track and field team to what was a different year of sports, I felt like my team did the best it could. Every single day, we showed up and showed out. We left every single thing we could on that truck. And I believe we had a successful short season. This class has proven one thing, that we are warriors, that we are fighters. And my message to you today is simple. As you might have seen in the past year, working together will take us places. There's a proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go with others. I would like for you to look back at how much you have grown as an individual. Reflect and realize that you are no longer the same person you were 2 years ago when you joined Olympic College. I want you to look back and know that you are perfect the way you are, and that you have done every single thing to the best of your ability to be here today. And you deserve any form of praise and recognition that you are going to get from this point going forward, because you have worked for that. To conclude, I would like to quote Dr. Martin Luther King. He says, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. Thank you, and congratulations to this class.
Thank you, Kennedy, for sharing your wisdom and your insights with the class today. It is much appreciated. Students at Olympic College may graduate with various honors depending upon the degree they are receiving. Please note that students with special honors are designated in the commencement guide. Those completing the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, the Bachelor of Applied Science in Information Systems, the Bachelor of Applied Science in Organizational Leadership and Technical Management, and the Bachelor of Applied Science in Digital Filmmaking at Olympic College may graduate with honors of cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. Those graduating with the distinction of cum laude have achieved a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74. Those graduating with the distinction of magna cum laude have achieved a grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89. Those graduating with the distinction of summa cum laude have achieved a grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0. Dean Scholars are associate degree graduates who have achieved a 3.5 to 3.89 college-level grade point average. President Scholars are associate degree graduates who have achieved a 3.9 to 4.0 college-level grade point average. Of this group of President Scholars, there are graduates who have maintained a 4.0 GPA in all classes at Olympic College and are President Medal recipients. These medals will be mailed to the recipients this next month. The President's Medal recipients are Raycheck Mellinson, Chantel Bigelow, Laura McCarrow, Erna Waller, Renee Woods, David Bailey, Megan Turner, Tina Bogner, Madeline Tilleur, Morgan Crane, Nathan Olson, Angelina Jeffers, Jacob McDowell. Congratulations to all of the Presidential Medal recipients. At this time, it is now our pleasure to present the 2021 class roll.
Lynn Brady, Samantha Annalise Golden, Jamie Lopez, Richard Willis, Robert Leedy, Hank Holst, Madison Walker, Molly Atwood, Stephanie Stonecipher, Jessica Scott, Chastity Harrow, Nancy Bachtor, Amanda Christine Chipley, Tamara Boyles, Olivia Eubanks, Alexis Brunson, Vanessa Neitzel, Tara Watkins, Tammy Jean Gaffke, Melody Collingsworth, Christy Scheuber, Tyler McCloskey, Talisha Bland, Min Tron, Julie Thompson, Curtis Rivers, Justin Evans, Sean Dallaire, Jordan Hanson, Kathleen Green, Daniel Cooper, Joshua James, Peter Fox, Tamach Laguane Vargas, Jack Martin, Joshua Robert Bonachea, Kenneth Gray, Calvin Booker, Shukriya Haji, Alec Blanton, Shane Marie Alba, Sean Thomas Schraback, True Sparrow, Christina Anita Pruitt, Mai Pham, Sydney Cardwell, Deja Marie Antonio,
Brittany Nicole Paulino, Michelle Ingram, Brianne Hicks, Chelsea Lilly, Kiana Jane Wallace, Megan Turner, Liliana Garza, Megan Spira, Rosalie Pargin, Amy Spruti, Nicholas Heath, Bryce Benjamin Pankow, Sarah Anderson Tisano, Tanya M. Pichette, Joseph A. Solis, David Lee Gayhart, Sequoia Steinley, Brian Gates, Austin Hilagos, Madeline Susan Waylock, Yin Chi Lung, Brian Weekman, Ethan Ray Noblezada, Jennifer Fitzpatrick, Kenedra Williams, Roseanne Perry, Jake Angelico, Danielle Culberson, Diane Taylor, Yuna Shima, Kevin Baird, Megan Guancy, Natalie Woodford, Paige Hoganson, Savannah Todd, Tyler Heraldes, Taylor Brown, Nicholas Lowry, Jericho Ricketson, Brianne Bertling, Benjamin Volek, Hillary Coop, Cameron Laughlin, Courtney Sanchez, Miranda Ward, Brett Nunley, Ellie Anderson, Nicole Florio,
Alicia Ann Swatek, Linnea Perkins, Alexandra Howe, Nicholas Reel, Calvin Silva, Olivia Arce, Dustin Baker, Rain Goiter, Jason Lucas, Katrina Jackson, Jessica Nordahl, Jessica Gallagher, Ashley Chisholm, Aidan Bickford, Laura Green, Benjamin Jerry, Selena DeJong, Tremaine Joran Thomas, Brendan Callender, Ashley Kate, Robert Quill, Edward Myers, Alexandria Beck, Eli Rusk, Joseph Fitzgerald, Carson Ackerman Clemens, Nicholas Hogan, Haley Hiller, Ashley Castro, Shaquem Humphrey, Justin Bertelson, Elijah Wolf, Zechariah Zeke Harkelrode, Ashley Dolge, Michael Pontius, Shannon Johnson, Valerie Mansfield, Carly Durbin, Annabelle Jacobs, April Saunders, Tanner Gochner, Jordan Trainer, Simon Martin, Jesse Guadiz Makandagang, Taichun Huang, Isaac Burney, Mackenzie Wagoner, Micah Buell,
Drake Zahara, Jalen Sims, McKenna Walwork, Savannah Terry, Tyler Bergavin Krum, Mercedes McFarlane, Elizabeth Dillinger, Gemma Gaxiola, Cassandra Ray Clark, Mandy Strong, Kaylee Rubio Hankins, Michael Ladd, Michael Walquist, Allison Batt, Mackenzie Rocky, Ashley Brown, Chloe Kruger, Julia Tweeton, Austin Sardif, Taiga Nagatome, Shoko Kitagawa, Kelly Sanchez, Carson Rader, Chloe Likens, Percival Vogt, Justice Seraphin, Dylan Erickson, Samuel E. Fox, Emma Kelly, Lauren Judd, Genevieve Chandler, Rachel Melanson, Logan Jacobson, Kyle Failing, Jackie Brown, Edward David, Patricia Maureen Sake, Kyler Tsukala, Isaac Tran, Milena Welast, James Van Wert, Yanesi Grego, Ashley Di Giovanni, Isabel Coaches, Russell Dent, Eriko P. Inkoy, Shukriya Haji, Kristen Green,
Gabrielle Outlaw Spencer, Kristen Hoyt, Kelsey Alvarez, Marissa Lee Albee, Shama Haji, Mackenzie Lynn Hovland, Madison R.H. Jones, Ashley Barnes, Kristen Hogg, Rachel Green, Holly Taylor, Denisa Parashiv, Jason Gomez, Haley Carr, Isabel Renee Sackett, Emily Hensel, Elizabeth Bongi, Kaylee Finnegan, Alexander Soto, Mitchell Lotz, Chantel Elise Keeley Bigelow, Caden Ross, Galen Warnock, Carmen Rongel, Talia Gamboa Poole, William Reyes, Ethan Coolidge, Mariah Davis, Sydney Nichols, Erica Ingstrom, Madeline Jinks, Hannah Goff, Allison Tong Courtney, Alicia Mitchell, Lucas Anderson, Samuel Macken, Danielle Turner, Laura Anchique Rojas, Ratanawadne Supracor Panit, Marcella Schneider, Zachary Hobson, Christopher Oswald, Anna Joy Dunbar, Leah Coons, Sarah Hill, Krista Arena Johnson, Chelsea Chulich, Frances Page Branham,
Donna Brain, Kalis Denman, Brianna Lamy, Stanley Westerback, Nicholas Heath, Reese LeBeau, Ashley Latona, Danake Witcher-Toman, Thomas Frimmer, Nicholas Jacobs, Erna Mae Waller, Holly Beth Morris, Aaron Beamer, Tashane Cheyenne Dunn, Paige Northen, Meadow Earhart, Cedric James Smith, Wilthio Stark, Sarah Rodriguez, Cecilia Thompson, Sarah Mahmood, Victoria M. Rent, Jessa Magbanua, Brendan James Stevens, Nicole Alexander Dick, Chase Huffman, Alicia Termini, James Ruben Ledesma Monzon, Christian Michael Lopian, Janice Chung, Aaron Wood, Judy Ann Obar Nietzsche, Jessica Ralston, Alexander Michael Doyle, Aaron Corso, Brianna Perry, Chase Russell Guarino, Lauren Rillman, Kyle Gedke, Emily Tuffy, Marcus Henry Black, Juliette Kearney, Moira Donnelly, Abigail Salo, Renee Woods, Jessica Jorgensen, Alina Rose McCrae, Mackenzie Bell,
Aurora Wright, Alexia Weedman, Nicholas Davey, Lindsay Clara Schoening, Jacob Deacon, Colton Giddings, Chelsea Renee Miller, Aiden Mills, Nathan Palmer, Emma Bugg, Rachel Marie Bell, Audrey Birchfield, Brianna Marion Roy, Yasmin Farouk, Johanna Dingle, Mieri Takiguchi, Yanju Yin, Sarah Slane, Violet Sloan Schobel Kirkland, Alexander Fouts, Tatum Williams, Jasper Dorian Black, David Bailey, Marley Marie Reagan, Amy Kyle, Miranda Ives, Chloe Lynn Robacher Cash, Hayden Wordle, Madison Eckley, Becton Harkleroad, Isaiah Fontenot, Haley Ann Wisenant, Darren Diana Odell D., J.C. Eldridge, Andrew Stephen Escobar, Jamil Kim, Tishala Miki, Roxanne Bassett, Brooklyn Jennings, Lauren Fillingham, Tristan Simmons, Stephen Goslin, Emma Ledgerwood, Jessica Soltero, Rianne Imator Rossi, Brandy Hallowell, Kimlee Chuan, Summit Geiselman,
Lyle Van Sios, Margaret Mason Todd, James Thomas Sund, Sophia Matheson Salas, Hannah McGuire, Angela Nicole Lawhone, Tina Barnes, Ethan Harris, Stephanie M. Gonzalez Zapater, Catherine Jennings, Trinity Edwards, Bailey Young, James Tolliver, Natasha Danitza Warnock, Aidan Matthew Page, Christopher Althouse, Sierra Kylie Karras, Stephanie Rhodes, Sydney Morgan Garza, Princess Joy Barrientos, Austin Vall, Caleb Tyree Morgan, Sandra Lynn Ingram, Ruben Godinez Gonzalez, Nehemiah Neal, Nicoya McKinsey Sikat, Kobe Bowe, Kevin DeGiulio, Matthew Allen Pereira, Michael Pruitt, Kayleen Rivers, Mackenzie Renee Barr, Jennifer Aaron Severn, Megan Luna Elena DeAngelo, David Joseph Brooks, Trevor Deerdorf, Virginia Meadows, Alexander Samuel Manavi, Kellen Hanley, Brienza Kimple, George Perry Robertson V, Grace Marie Taylor, Alex McGill, Samuel Patrick Townsend, Ian James Strozik, Alyssa Condis, Madison Marie Thompson, Angela Michelle Boyer,
Janessa Kaur, Manuel Pereira, Cheyenne Zeiser, Terry Lynn Marie Johnson, Brianna Salisbury, Andrew D. Laroslavtsev, Jared Carrasco Castillo, Mandy Gina Marie Harris, Lorelei Pagan, Chase Jernell Claymore, Amanda Dosher, Rachel Ayers, Joshua Harrington, Britta Butler, Clara Eliason, Brittany Lynn Bukes, Kathy Schmutt, Aliana Rada, Isla Nye, Elizabeth Passage, Mila Clark, Amanda Ray McCumber, Savannah Bonneville, Serena Rochelle Colon Campos, Emily Levitt, Cameron William Mann, Matthew Santos, Tegan Bubb, Daniel Bailey, Alexandra Payne, Scott Briggs, Nathan Field, Katerina Adriana Hedgedorn, Isabella Peterson, Ian Matthew McCurry, Nicholas Soboleski, Shane Nakoa Ali Okalani Hu Ylen, Madison Saunders, Chase Kaloa, Mark Anthony Magbul, Lauren Boydston, Annika Hansen, Poppy Stanistreet Jacobson, Tyler Nolting, Reese Flanagan, Desiree McComber, Blair Forbes, Olivia Knutson,
Zach Elkins, Luke Hensley, Harley Olson, Elliot Nettlebeck, Tyler Colburn, Gibran Holquin Aguirre, Ethan Collins, Daria Lynn Mangoling, Holly Brunson, Taylor Overturf, Ryan Glish, Alea Brown, Mariana Perrick, Haley Angel Zamudio, Kaylee Croft, Marcus Gerlach, Logan Sonnenberg, McKenna Burgoyne, Abigail Samuelson, Malia Yamodis, Connor Bales, Celia Williams, Sarah Linton, Akila Austin, Jaden Mounts, Haley Harrelson, Kalea Sandbeck, Isabella Giron, Madeline McKee, Madeline Gray, Amanda Landro, Jessica Cleaver, Cheyenne Amar, Morgan Voorhees, Cheyenne Bryson, Delaney Gallagher, Margot Graves, Sonia Crandall, Emily McGill, Dietrich Meyer, McKenna Seiler, Daniel Auseth, Zoe McConaughey, Gabriel Andrew Olson, Lorelei Garcia, Anya Castillo, Taylor Moe,
Tiana Williams, Molly Walters, Esther Catherine Papuelas, Diego Mendez, Kalina Kristen Ackerman Clemens, Amaya Noble, Soren Fisher, Keegan O'Brien, Corbin Cree, Chayopong Yu, Emma Ornes, Theodore Jez, Kyra Jane Slay, Du Hyung Lei, Heaven Mize, Garrett O'Brien, Tyler Baldwin, Malia Manzano, Patricia Velez Chevery, Muriel Aker, Joseph Steitzel, Justin Davis, Olivia McFall, Kennedy Dower, Anna Jolene Bell, Samantha Burr, Christopher Coulter, Alyssa Balstead, Christina Wentworth, Jillian Behringer, Megan Berry, Finian Velisaris, Alina Mitchell, Jordan Barnes, Emily Peck, Stephen McCracken, Megan Faith Turner, Mackenzie Feister, William Zacher, Hunter Chmlewski, Nathan DeShriver, Aaliyah Christensen, Lauren Black, Ryan Ferguson, Kiara Marie Dial, Emma Kathleen Smith, Ruth Beasley, Lily Davis.
Jamila Salazar, Ashley Twiss, Christopher Chase, Serenity Usman, Brady Six, Eleonora Black, Riley Barrett, Dylan Clay, Megan Lee Grace Hedrick, Jonas Raymond Burney, Kelsey Bryant, Douglas Takada, Lindsay Muth, Stephanie Ryder, Savannah Million, Chelsea Vidito, Suzanne Skinner, Isabella Williams, Samantha Sena Holt, Sophie Johnson, Mackenzie Weaver, Anya Moret Anionson, Austin Wion Rathbun, Sydney Cockerham, Natalie Oparka, Elena Parker, Liam Pearson, Bailey Volak, Emmanuel Torres Hernandez, Talia Ives, Nicholas Raducha, Alexandria Brooks, Megan Haney, Lillian Lund, Mate Frank Cervantes, Annie Harrington, Ryan Brandon, Nathan Miville, Travis Anderson, Delaney Johnson, Nancy Vistante, Hannah Wheeler, Shen Stewart, Clara Rose Hodnett, Kevin Powell, James Farr, Mark Lautzenheiser, Trenton Bergdahl,
J. Joshua Lallman, Dustin Frazier, Alyssa Smith, Joshua McHugh, Juvan Hickman, Ethan Lee Johnson, Taylor Nystrom, Lindsay Tillur, Ginger Silfez, Avery Andrews, Isabel Fairley, Juana Elizabeth Esteban Diaz, Sadie Jean Kearns, Emerus Shaw, Isabella Young, Chase Payne, Joffrey Kirkham, Ethan Quidivis, Kayla Blanca Emily Barbosa, John Trent Traster, Kawalani Aruda, Amelia Jinks, Abigail Pafer, Emilise Gorerton, Noriko Metzger, Nathalia Oriudos, Joseph Laws, Michaela Olson, Lydia Smith Heisler, Alu Marie Lacrosse, Caroline Michaels, Ian Caldwell, Andrew Simmons, Noah Merrill, Riley Rabidou, Wesley Harmon, Tori Alexis Wright, Joshua Corey, Uma Sims, Isabel Fetters, Claire Hofsamer, Samantha Burgess, Heidi Gruthis, Sawyer Autumn, Leanne Collinsworth, Alexis Renee Venezuela, Rhiannon Whittington, Emma Wallace,
Rebecca Burke, Isabel Kohler, Tyler Lanning, Sahara Mathis, Olivia Medina, Gracie Hassing, Ruby High, Grace Martinson, Molly Rose, Hannah Kylie Woody, Jaya Bybee, Mandy Wright, Ashley Taft, Zoe Whitchurch, Anna Tangen, Nyla Carver, Isaac Coulter Tate, Madison Tarrin, Arlo Smith, Jaden Gray, Chloe Thompson, Amanda Dormeyer, Aiden Adams, Katrina Kruger, Israel Garrison, Victoria Trupner, McKenna Gadberry, McKenna Keller, Caitlin Royston, Jillian Morgan Van Aken, Emily Buholtz, Lillian Benge, Anna Turnquist, Elisa Brower, Haley Jean Ann Connolly, Liam Pavkovich, Rashid Ocampo, Margaret Davidson, Reagan Shepflin, Amber Johnson, Saralyn Christine Poole, Mia Legaspi, Alexa Watson, Kyla Schroeder, Joanna Ray Ferrer, Mark Southwick Detman, Natasha Rick, Tina Bogner.
Natanya Stevenson, Baylor Stewart, Tiffany Huizar, Mackenzie Van Sweringen, Emily Megan Burninghouse, Emma Rose Caralt, Connor Sanson Weir, Michaela Cook, Samantha Woodhead, Joshua Ford, Ponpun Muley, Norel Sterling, Katie Cooper, Kellen Taylor, Brianna Noel Carver, Alyssa Munoz, Jason Scott Siegler, Jenna Earl, Diego Yamada, Mason Walton Buchanan, Evan Yamain, Kylie Deerworster, Mai Otsu, Kana Iwamoto, Dylan Brindle, Umaya Fisher, Aubrey Franson, Karsten Launt, Bryce Jensen, Harley Matz, Michael Stark Jr., Shariah Stageberg, Terry Smiley, Exitli Ruiz, Ava Blair, Archie Lynn Yeomans, Kira Lang, Ryland Morano, Aria Hickman, Stephanie Bach, Devin Torres, Michelle Eileen Ferguson, Sarah Mitchell, Lena Hart, Olivia Schmidt, Patricia Gowley, Aurora Ase, Matthew Logan Motley,
Elijah Schrammick, Eleanor Martian, Lawrence Miguel, Sam Tichenall, Emily Irvine, Benjamin Rassier, Madeline Taylor, Cameron Kluver, Elise Richard, Christopher Lane, Allison Schultz, Madeline Wood, Gardner Schnewitt, Morgan Northup, Fernando Martinez, Phoebe Williams, Kylie Carnegie, Emma Overturf, Lillian Judd, Emma Christine Lively, Jessica Lors, Molly Bell, Samantha Ludlow, Natalie Simpkins, Gavin Lighthall, Kylie Guff, Carter Lee McDiarmid, Jacob Rowden, Justin Becker, Jacob David Yost, Devin Matala, Eliana Stone, Curtis Hauser, Sean Michael Mejia, Matthew Quall, Morgan Halliday, Rosendo Nalam, Antonia Lyons, Kyla Monfredi, Bennett Fisher Conrad, Maddie Landon, Isabel Wright, Ellie Rutherford, McKinley Nachbar, Devin Graham, Rachel Newhard, Florencio Gary Vigil Jr., Skylar Glover,
Genevieve Nyland, Alyssa Becker, Courtney Olson, Wyatt Vertifule, Emma Orzer, Emily Lash, Leo Howald, Kelsey Lacey, Matthew Krieg, Clara Dale, Lorenza Gaspar Hernandez, Joseph Rautenberg, Oliver Silfies, Dane Petrakis, Caden Mackenzie Eckley, Emma Bresler, Dunea Davis, Roger O'Hara, Mia O'Mara, Jesse Watson, Morgan Larabelle Crane, Emma Gilliand, Maria Christina Mejia, Connor Michael Huey, Justin Michelson, Malcolm Chrysler, Yen-Chi Lung, Tavin Dawson, Michael Chevery, Christopher Keener, Kenny Rowan Padlin DeSono, Duncan Whitaker, Teresa Chikaki, Tremaine Jerron Thomas, Finn O'Neill, Katie Bailey, Brendan Neitzel, Jennifer Anacarico, Yung Swan Cho, Tai Chun Huang, Yan Song, Santiago Giraldo, Aaron J. Thompson, Shuto Hakata, Teresa Lynn Pender, Sarah LaFontaine, Angera Juarez Ruiz, Vincent Robbins.
Casey Barnes, Andrew David Smith, Solomon Moore, Seth Hale, Whitney Simons, Edgardo Osorio Hernandez, Denise R. Hayes, David Robinson, Catherine Maria Rice, Taylor Johnson, Marcia Rebecca Torres Hernandez, Daniel Ray Wakefield, Isabel Rain Sackett, Garrett Bird, Ricardo Alexander Eson, Nathan Hipple, Michael Ladd, Daryl Denhode, Melanie Linnea Insani, Brooke Camille Fisher, Denise Beth Sanchez Manalo, Carrie Gleason Bates, Kellen Hanley, Karen Sisounthon, Tawny Lynn Plow, Scarlett D. McBride, Michael Darius Banyonis, Genevieve Nolette, Sarah Elizabeth Ann Gibbons, Joanne Thuston, Yi Ann Chen, Chase Van Derrick, Jose Brambilla, Spencer Gilbert, Tanaleka Mama, Lily Teagarden, Eli Robert Guedea, Brittany Kirkham, Ryland Mirano, Hunter Woolridge, Ryan Fontanilla Romano, Peyton Leroy, Jordan Feliciano, Victor Mark Brown, Trevor Brannon Shuey, Yuval Martin, Brendan Rude, Scott Edward Comer,
Nathan Buckles, Isaac Emmanuel Ferraro, Joshua Youssef Christensen, Leanne D. Giovanni, Samuel Mayhew, Joshua Mark Avery Brown, Jason Shenevert, Madeline Olivia Houston Tedrick, Harrison Shinohara, Daniel Jepson, Timothy Lara, Robert DeBoard, Kelly Jolinski, Sean Oranja, Christopher Althaus, Sydney Johnson, Princess Joy Barrientos, Jason David Carlson, James Robert Sherritt, Jacob Leggett, Joseph Lamastro, Christopher Sedgi Masoud, Carson Dickinson, Reese Rupp, Nathalie Peterson, Christopher Hancock, Andrew John Foles, Christina Turnley, Pedro Colantes, Sarah Noel Anders, Christian Wheeler, Amalia Marie Isabel Berriath, Melody C. Baldwin, Lucas Jeremy Harlow, Brian Longo, Arden Fuller, Brianna Sims, McKenna Daly, Angelina Jeffers, Kiliana Quichoco, Chloe J. Ward, Vanessa Bunag, Latrice Rose, Ashley Carlson, Joshua Sho Frey, Michael Vincent Welch III, Gavin Michael Pettigrew, Ashton Michael Cross.
Serena Ing, Casey Blankenship, Daniel James Scott, Annika Collier, Janina Bianca E. Reyes, Christopher Michael Martin, Blaise Boyle, Emily Ruigan Zell, Jacob Robert McDowell, Bailey Alexis Wells, Joshua McHugh, Brian Boros, Emily Ellison, Mai Osu, Nathan Ajax, Stephen Thomas Jones, Ryan Hargreaves, Cameron Chapman, Adam V. Brownowell, David McCracken, Jeremy Robert Johnson, David Kitowski, John Pepka, Fatuma Hassan, Stacy Bills, Sonia Reinhardt, Jeffrey Steek, Shalika Harvey, Gabriel Atkinson Jorgensen, Joe Woodruff, Lindsay Freitas, Victor Mark Brown, Corey Catron, Haley Valentine, Dominique Nez, Alexandra Brown, Emma Longworth, Cheyenne James, Lakeisha Burns, Robert Wilson, Justin Cloud, Tunyi Chow, Cheyenne Nelson, Kelsey Noyer, Zevin Alden Shearstein, Justin Scott, Sarah Pearson, Anthony Johnson.
Jules Brown, Lucia A. Esteban Pablo, Colton Turpin, Winston Ozaki, Victoria Penglinin, Nathaniel Radetsky, Caroline Bergman, Cheyenne Sims, Jose Bethea, Parker Hill, Justin Christensen, Reed Tardif, Jordan Yazi Jones, Alicia Pound, Min Ha, Michael Cook, Aaron Vera, Stefan Tuttle, Kaylee Banker, Brandy Martin, Ariana Jansen, Mara Kruger, Araceli Ramirez Moran, Jenny Richardson, Karina Hernandez Rojas, Ivy Fan.
At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Cavalluzzi to the podium for the conferring of the degrees. Ms. Bryant and President Cavalluzzi, I am honored to present those students of Olympic College who are entitled to receive diplomas and degrees. Will the graduates please rise?
As president of Olympic College, under the authority of the Board of Trustees and the State of Washington, and upon the recommendation of the Vice President of Instruction, I confer upon you the Olympic College degrees of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Applied Science in Information Systems, Bachelor of Applied Science in Organizational Leadership and Technical Management, Bachelor of Applied Science in Digital Filmmaking, Associate in Arts, Associate in Fine Arts, Associate in Pre-Nursing, Associate of Applied Science Transfer, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Business, Associate in Technical Arts, Associate in General Studies, or the high school diploma, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. For those Olympic College graduates unable to attend today's ceremony, I confer their degrees in absentia. Graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left. Family and friends, I present to you the graduating class of 2021.
Class of 2021, welcome to the Olympic College Alumni Association. Congratulations. You made it through an unprecedented year and are now part of a powerful and amazing community of alumni. The Alumni Association was founded to help you stay in touch with the college, and its mission is to develop an alumni community by promoting lifelong learning and professional growth. I now invite you to join the Olympic College Alumni Association. You can do this by going to the olympiccollegefoundation.org/alumni. If you have any issues joining the Olympic College Alumni Association, I would encourage you to send me an email at tross@olympic.edu or to call me on my personal cell phone at 360-620-4601. In addition, I extend myself to you should you need anything in your future. Please don't hesitate to contact me. In conclusion, as you go forth into your future, always listen to your heart and allow it to guide you in all of your future endeavors. Again, I wish you congratulations and good luck.
At this time, I wish to thank the members of Olympic College who worked many hours to ensure this event was successful. One of the traditions of commencement is that the platform party, faculty, and staff form congratulation lines on either side of the recession aisle. The graduates then pass between the two lines to receive congratulations. This year, that will look a little different, as students will be driving in a line between our celebrating faculty and staff. Graduates, I congratulate you.